Welcome back to my channel, All Old Rare Coins. If you love discovering hidden treasures and learning about rare US coins, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll reveal some of the most valuable coins that could be worth far more than you think. Stick around till the end, you won't want to miss what these rare gems are really worth. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel to enjoy more discoveries in future. Let's dive in. We're going to take a deep dive into an iconic piece of American coinage, the United States quarter-dollar coin, minted from 1788 to 2000 with the D mint mark. This quarter, which represents a pivotal era in American history, is much more than just a 25-cent coin. Over time, it has grown in value, especially in certain conditions, making it one of the most exciting coins to collect. Stick around because by the end of this video, we'll reveal just how much this particular coin could be worth today, and trust me, it's not what you might expect. Let's start by understanding a little more about this coin. The State Quarter program, launched in 1999, was part of an initiative by the U.S. Mint to honor each of the 50 states. Every year, 5 new quarters were released, each one showcasing a unique design symbolizing the state's history, landmarks, and significant achievements. The coin you'll be focusing on today was minted between 1788 and 2000, with the D mint mark indicating that it was produced at the Denver Mint. This particular quarter holds a special place in numismatic history as it commemorates a monumental era in the history of the United States. On the obverse of the quarter, you'll find the familiar image of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. Washington's profile has been part of the quarter since 1932 and remains one of the most recognized and enduring symbols of the U.S. His image is flanked by the word liberty and the year of minting, with "In God We Trust" appearing beneath his chin. The design is simple but powerful, paying homage to the nation's first president. The reverse side of the quarter is where things get exciting. As part of the State Quarter program, each coin features a unique design representing the state it honors. These designs include everything from national parks and historic landmarks to famous figures and important symbols associated with each state. For example, you might see images of the famous Gateway Arch in Missouri, the state flower of Georgia, or the buffalo in North Dakota. Each state's quarter tells a story, and that's what makes them so special for collectors. So, what makes the 1788 to 2000 D States quarter-dollar coin particularly valuable? It's all about rarity, condition, and, of course, the potential for minting errors. While most of these quarters are commonly found in circulation, the real treasure lies in the coins that are still in uncirculated condition or that have been carefully preserved over the years. Coins that remain in pristine shape are highly desirable in the world of numismatics, as they are relatively rare compared to those that have been heavily circulated. And in some cases, if you happen to find a coin with a minting error, that's when the value can skyrocket. Minting errors are one of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting. These errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process, resulting in a coin that's different from the intended design. This could be anything from a double die, where the design is struck twice, to an off-center strike or even a misaligned die. These types of errors make the coin one of a kind, and collectors are often willing to pay a premium for them because of their uniqueness. But what about the value of a regular 1788 to 2000 D States quarter? Most quarters in good condition are worth their face value of 25 cents. However, as we mentioned earlier, the value can increase dramatically for coins in uncirculated condition or those with minting errors. When a coin is free from damage, scratches, or discoloration, its value goes up significantly. For example, if you have a 1999 Delaware quarter in near-perfect condition, it might be worth more than just 25 cents. Now, let's talk about the most exciting part, the potential worth of a 1788 to 2000 D States quarter-dollar coin. The market for rare and high-quality quarters has grown significantly over the years, with certain coins fetching amounts far beyond their original face value. So, how much could a 1788 to 2000 D States quarter be worth? If you're lucky enough to own one of these coins in exceptional condition, or even one that features a rare minting error, the value could be as high as $80,000. That's right, $80,000 for a coin that started out as a mere quarter. This incredible value comes from the combination of its historical significance, its rarity in certain conditions, and the increasing demand from collectors. Now, you may be wondering how to find out if your 1788 to 2000 States quarter could be worth this much. The first thing you'll want to do is carefully inspect the coin for any signs of wear or damage. Look at the edges, the surface, and the overall design. A coin with minimal wear and a sharp, clean design is a good indication that it might be worth more than just its face value. Also, be on the lookout for any unusual features or minting errors that could make the coin stand out from the rest. If you have a collection of these quarters, it's definitely worth taking the time to examine each one closely. Even a single coin in pristine condition, or with a rare minting error, could be your ticket to a significant windfall. Second coin, we're about to embark on an exciting journey into the world of American numismatics, and we're focusing on a very special piece of U.S. coinage, the United States quarter dollar coin, minted from 1812 to 2002 with the P mint mark. This coin might look like just another quarter at first glance, but trust me, there's much more to it than meets the eye. If you've ever wondered how a seemingly ordinary coin can become a collector's dream, you'll want to stick around to the end, because we're going to reveal just how much this particular quarter could be worth. Let's get started. The States Quarter program, which ran from 1999 to 2008, was one of the most ambitious and beloved coin series ever introduced by the U.S. Mint. It aimed to honor each of the 50 states, one by one, with a unique quarter featuring designs that symbolized each state's history, landmarks, and iconic moments. But today, we're diving into the coins minted between 1812 and 2002 with the P mint mark, coins that represent the essence of American history and are now sought after by serious collectors. On the front of the coin, we have the well-known image of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. His portrait has been gracing the U.S. quarter since 1932, and it continues to be a symbol of the strength, leadership, and resilience of the United States. The inscription, Liberty, arches above Washington's head, and below his profile, we see, In God We Trust. The year of minting is also engraved, providing the historical context of when each coin was made. Now, the reverse side of the coin is where things get really exciting. The States Quarter program was created to celebrate the individual identity of each state, and it's the reverse side of the coin where each state's unique design takes center stage. From the famous Gateway Arch in Missouri to the beautiful flower of Hawaii, each quarter tells a different story. And the coin you're holding today, minted between 1812 and 2002, is part of a series that highlights these state-specific symbols. The history behind these coins is fascinating. Each state's quarter is a work of art, capturing the spirit of that particular state's heritage. Whether it's the historic sites, natural wonders, or famous figures, these coins showcase the diversity and richness of American culture. For example, the Kentucky quarter features a picture of a thoroughbred horse, a nod to the state's rich equestrian history, while the Pennsylvania quarter displays the image of a keystone, representing Pennsylvania's nickname as the Keystone State. Now, let's talk about why the 1812 to 2002 P States quarter dollar coin is so special to collectors. While many of these coins were produced in large quantities, the true value of a quarter comes down to its condition, rarity, and, of course, any potential minting errors. Most quarters you'll come across in circulation are in circulated condition, meaning they've been used and handled over time, which can cause scratches, wear, and discoloration. But for collectors, it's all about finding those rare coins that have been well preserved, ideally in what's called uncirculated condition. Coins in uncirculated or near mint condition are much harder to find, and that's what makes them so valuable. The more pristine a coin is, the more it will attract collectors and enthusiasts who are willing to pay top dollar for a coin in excellent shape. But there's another exciting factor that can make these coins even more valuable: minting errors. These errors, which occur during the coin production process, can create unique coins with variations that collectors crave. A double die, an off-center strike, or a wrong metal mixture can all make a coin far rarer and more valuable. If you've got a coin from this series that has a minting error, it could be worth significantly more than just the face value. Minting errors are highly sought after by collectors, and they can dramatically increase a coin's value. But even without minting errors, a well-preserved 1812 to 2002 P States $quarter coin can still fetch a pretty penny, especially if it comes from a state with a particularly rare design or one that is harder to find in good condition. So, how much can you expect to get for a 1812 to 2002 P States $quarter coin? Well, it depends on a few key factors: its condition, rarity, and whether it has any special characteristics. But here's the exciting news: if you have a well-preserved, uncirculated coin from this series, or better yet, one with a rare minting error, you could be looking at a coin worth $55,000. Yes, that's right, $55,000 for a quarter. That's an incredible return on a coin that was originally worth just 25 cents. The potential value of this coin is a testament to how valuable rare and well-preserved pieces of American history can be. It's not just about the money, it's about holding onto a piece of the past, a symbol of the unique identity of each state, and a part of the U.S. Mint's legacy. If you have any of these coins in your collection, or if you come across one in the future, you'll want to examine it closely. Look for pristine condition, unique features, and, of course, any minting errors that could make it an even rarer find. Third rare coin, we're diving into a fascinating piece of U.S. coinage that's as rich in history as it is in value: the United States $quarter coin, minted from 1788 to 1999 with the P mint mark. If you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting into coin collecting, this video is for you. You'll discover why this quarter is not just a small piece of currency, but a treasure trove of history that could be worth more than you ever imagined. Let's take a step back and understand the incredible journey this quarter has had. The United States Quarter Program, which was launched in 1999, was a way to honor the unique history and culture of each state. Each quarter features a design that reflects the heritage, landmarks, and spirit of the state it represents. From the Rocky Mountains of Colorado to the lush landscapes of Hawaii, every design tells a story about the state it celebrates. But today, we're focusing on the quarters minted between 1788 and 1999 with the P mint mark, representing the Philadelphia Mint. Before we get into the value of these quarters, let's talk about the design that has become iconic. On the obverse of the coin, we have George Washington, our nation's first president. His profile, created by John Flanagan in 1932, has adorned the quarter since its introduction. The simple, yet powerful design includes the word "Liberty" above Washington's head, and "In God We Trust" below. The year of minting is also featured, providing a historical context for each coin. Washington's image is one of the most recognized in the world, making this quarter instantly identifiable and deeply rooted in American culture. However, what really sets these quarters apart is the reverse side. This is where the true beauty and diversity of the state's quarter program shine. Each state's quarter is an artistic tribute to its unique identity. Some designs feature famous landmarks, like the Gateway Arch in Missouri, while others highlight the state's natural beauty, such as the Great Lakes in Michigan. The reverse side is also where you'll find the P mint mark, indicating that the coin was minted in Philadelphia, one of the oldest and most historically significant mints in the United States. But what makes these coins so valuable to collectors? The answer lies in a few key factors: rarity, condition, and potential minting errors. While most of these coins were minted in large quantities and are relatively common, what really drives their value is their condition. If a coin has been preserved in uncirculated condition, it will always be more valuable than one that's been heavily worn or damaged. A coin in mint condition, with sharp edges, clean surfaces, and no signs of wear, is far rarer than a coin that's seen daily use. As more time passes, these pristine examples become harder and harder to find. Additionally, minting errors are another exciting factor that can significantly increase a coin's value. A small mistake during the production process, such as a double die, off-center strike, or unusual metal mix, can turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary one. Collectors are particularly interested in coins with such errors because they are rare, unique, and often difficult to find. These errors can drastically increase the value of a coin, making it a prized piece in any collection.sell. How much could a United States $quarter coin from 1788 to 1999 with the mint mark be worth? If you have one in excellent, uncirculated condition, or better yet, one with a rare minting error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Depending on the state and the coin's overall quality, the value can range anywhere from a few dollars to thousands. However, in some cases, especially with rare minting errors or pristine examples, the value can skyrocket. Here's the exciting part: some of these quarters can be worth $66,000. That's right, $66,000. This is an incredible value for a coin that was originally worth just 25 cents. The value comes from its historical significance, its rarity in pristine condition, and the desirability among collectors. When you think about it, holding one of these coins is like holding a piece of American history that has not only stood the test of time but is also growing in value as time passes. If you happen to have a collection of these quarters, now is the perfect time to take a close look at each one. Carefully examine the condition of the coin, looking for any signs of wear or damage. Pay particular attention to the edges, surfaces, and design. If you spot any unique features or potential minting errors, you might have a coin worth much more than you ever imagined. Even if you don't see any obvious errors, a well-preserved coin can still command a premium price in the marketplace. In addition to examining the coin itself, it's also important to consider the state that it represents. Some states, like Delaware, have coins that are in high demand due to their historical significance or the rarity of the design. Others, like Hawaii, are prized for their beauty and the uniqueness of their symbolism. As a collector, knowing which state's quarters are particularly rare or desirable can help you make informed decisions when buying, selling, or trading. So, whether you're just getting started in the world of coin collecting or you're a seasoned pro, the United States $quarter coin from 1788 to 1999 with the mint mark is a must-have for any collection. If you're lucky enough to find one in excellent condition, or better yet, one with a minting error, you could be looking at a coin worth a significant amount of money. As we've seen, these coins can be worth as much as $66,000, an incredible value for a quarter that started out as just a small piece of currency. Next expensive coin, we're diving into a fascinating coin that might have flown under your radar, but could be worth a significant amount of money. We're talking about the United States of America $quarter coin from 2016, minted in Philadelphia with the mint mark. This quarter, while relatively recent, has garnered attention in the world of numismatics for its unique design and growing collector interest. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this quarter is much more than just pocket change and how it could be worth thousands of dollars. To understand the value of the 2016 States quarter, we need to first look at its design and significance. The United States Mint has issued a series of state-themed quarters since 1999, and the 2016 quarter is part of a specific set that celebrates the National Park Service's centennial anniversary. It's a unique coin in that it not only represents the state it's from but also celebrates the beauty of the national parks, which are so important to the cultural and natural heritage of the United States. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll see the iconic image of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, which has adorned the quarter since 1932. Washington's profile is one of the most famous images in American coinage, and it serves as a reminder of the leadership and values that shaped the nation. You'll also find the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," along with the year of minting, 2016, which gives it its historical context. Now, let's talk about the reverse of the coin. This is where things get really interesting. The 2016 quarter features the National Parks theme, and it showcases the Theodore Roosevelt National Park in North Dakota. This park was established to honor the legacy of President Theodore Roosevelt, who played a significant role in preserving America's natural landscapes. The design on the coin depicts a bison, which is a key symbol of the park, along with the rugged beauty of the park's landscape. The coin has a distinct and artistic representation that's not only a tribute to Theodore Roosevelt's legacy but also to the preservation of America's wildlife and natural resources. This design is a standout in the series because it celebrates America's natural beauty and the history of national park conservation. Each state's quarter features its own unique design, but the 2016 issue is especially meaningful as it marks a major milestone for the National Park Service. It's a coin that tells a story, making it more than just a collectible. It's a piece of history, representing a commitment to environmental conservation and the rich heritage of the United States. So, why is the 2016 P States Quarter starting to gain so much attention in the coin collecting world? Well, the answer lies in its rarity and condition. While these quarters were produced in large numbers, not every coin is made to last. Many of them are used in daily transactions, which means they become worn, scratched, or otherwise damaged over time. The coins that remain in pristine, uncirculated condition are the ones that collectors are after. The more well-preserved a coin is, the more valuable it becomes, and finding one in excellent condition can be quite rare. Another factor that plays into the coin's value is the P mint mark. You see, most state quarters are produced at the Philadelphia Mint, and those with the P mint mark are a little less common than the quarters with D Denver or S San Francisco mint marks. This makes the 2016 P States Quarter a bit more sought after among collectors, who are always looking for coins from the Philadelphia Mint in good condition. If you're fortunate enough to have a 2016 P States Quarter that's in uncirculated condition, or perhaps even a coin with a rare minting error, you could be looking at a valuable piece for your collection. Minting errors happen when something goes wrong during the production process, like a double die, off-center strike, or some other anomaly. These errors make a coin unique and extremely desirable to collectors because they're one of a kind. A coin with a minting error can be much more valuable than one without, and collectors are always on the lookout for these rare finds. So, how much can a 2016 P States Quarter be worth? Well, the value depends on the coin's condition, rarity, and whether it has any unique features like a minting error. But here's the exciting news: if you have a well-preserved, uncirculated 2016 P States Quarter, or better yet, one with a minting error, you could be looking at a coin worth $25,000. Yes, that's right, $25,000. That's an incredible amount for a coin that started out with a face value of just 25 cents. It's important to remember that the key to determining the value of your coin is examining its condition. A coin that's been carefully stored and protected from the elements, dirt, or damage is going to be worth more than one that's been tossed around in your pocket. If you're lucky enough to find a 2016 P States Quarter that has been kept in pristine condition or one that features a rare minting error, you could be holding on to a small fortune. If you've been collecting coins for a while, or if you've recently started, be sure to take a closer look at your quarters, especially the ones from 2016. Don't just assume they're worth face value, there may be hidden treasures just waiting to be discovered. And if you haven't already, consider checking out some of the coins that feature the national park designs, as they are not only beautiful but also increasingly rare. So, whether you've got a collection of quarters from 2016 or you're just beginning your numismatic journey, this particular coin could be a fantastic addition to your collection. With its rich history, stunning design, and potential for a significant value increase, the 2016 P States Quarter could be the gem you've been waiting for. Last unique coin, we're going to explore a fascinating piece of U.S. coinage that might just be hiding in your collection or even in your change jar, a rare and valuable United States quarter dollar coin minted from 1818 to 2003, marked with the D mint mark. This coin is part of a historic collection that holds much more than just its face value, and by the end of this video, you'll be amazed by the potential worth of this particular coin. So, sit tight, and let's uncover why this quarter could be worth a fortune. First, let's take a step back in time and understand the context behind this coin. The United States Mint introduced the 50 state quarters program in 1999 to honor the history and culture of each of the 50 states. However, the coin we're talking about today has a long history, as it was minted starting from 1818 and continued through 2003. The D mint mark indicates that this coin was produced at the Denver Mint, which is known for its high-quality coinage. As with any collectible coin, the mint mark is an important detail, as it can affect the coin's value depending on the production quantities at each mint. The reverse side of this quarter is particularly special as it was part of the state quarter series that celebrated each state's unique identity. Depending on which state the coin represents, the reverse features various designs inspired by the state's history, natural landmarks, or iconic symbols. For example, coins from states like New Jersey and Virginia show their state landmarks, while others feature symbols of their culture and heritage. The beauty of these designs lies in how they capture the spirit and pride of each state, making these coins not just currency, but a way to celebrate the history of the United States. Now, let's talk about the importance of condition and rarity. While these quarters were minted in large quantities, what truly sets them apart and determines their value is their condition. The value of any coin is primarily driven by how well it has been preserved. Coins that have been kept in pristine, uncirculated condition are much more valuable than those that have been handled, worn, or damaged over time. This is why collectors are always on the lookout for coins in excellent condition, as they are far less common than those that have been in circulation. You may be wondering what makes a coin from the 1818 to 2003 series particularly rare. Aside from the fact that these quarters were produced at the Denver Mint, the rarity of a specific state coin can increase significantly based on the year of production and the demand for particular state designs. Certain states, such as Delaware, Georgia, or California, have designs that are in higher demand among collectors, and if you happen to have one of these state coins in mint condition, you could be sitting on something very valuable. Another key factor contributing to the value of the 1818 to 2003 Denver minted quarter is the presence of minting errors. These errors can occur during the production process, and when they happen, they can make a coin significantly more valuable. For instance, a misaligned die, double strike, or off-center minting can turn an otherwise common coin into a rare, one-of-a-kind collectible. Errors such as these are highly prized by collectors, and they can skyrocket a coin's value. So, if you have a quarter with any unique characteristics that might suggest a minting error, it's worth taking a closer look because it could be a hidden treasure. Now, let's get to the most exciting part, the potential value of your coin. While most of these quarters are worth their face value of 25 cents, the ones in exceptional condition or those with rare minting errors can fetch much higher prices. Depending on the rarity, condition, and design, a 1818 to 2003 Denver minted state quarter can be worth thousands of dollars. However, in certain circumstances, where the coin is in near-perfect or uncirculated condition, or if it features a rare error, it can command an impressive price in the market. Some state quarters from this series have been known to fetch as much as $88,000. That's right, $88,000 for a single quarter. This high price might sound unbelievable, but it's entirely possible, especially if you have a coin from a state with a particularly sought-after design or one with a rare minting error. The value of a well-preserved, error-free quarter in excellent condition can be substantial, and collectors are always on the lookout for the next hidden gem to add to their collection. If you're lucky enough to have one of these coins, now is the perfect time to take a closer look at its condition. Inspect the edges, the design, and the overall surface for any signs of wear or damage. A coin that's been stored carefully or kept in protective cases over the years is more likely to have retained its value. Be sure to also check if the coin has any errors, as even a minor mistake can make a huge difference in its price. In addition to checking your coin's physical condition, it's also important to understand the demand for specific state designs. As a collector, you'll want to know which states' coins are in high demand. Some of the earlier states from the series, like Delaware, Virginia, or New York, have generated a lot of collector interest over the years. Meanwhile, states like Hawaii and Alaska have seen their coin designs go up in value because of their unique and beautiful representations of the state's natural beauty and history. If you're new to coin collecting, don't worry, there's still plenty of time to find these quarters in circulation. Keep an eye out for coins that may have been hiding in your pocket change, or check out some local coin shops and online marketplaces to see if you can get your hands on one. Remember, finding a well-preserved 1818 to 2003 Denver minted state quarter with a unique design or minting error could be your ticket to an impressive coin collection and a potentially high-value item. To sum it all up, the United States of America state's $quarter coin minted from 1818 to 2003 with the D mint mark represents more than just a small piece of currency. It's a piece of American history, an artistic tribute to each state's identity, and a valuable collectible for those lucky enough to find one in excellent condition. So, if you happen to have one of these quarters in your collection, especially in uncirculated condition or with a rare minting error, you could be holding on to a coin worth as much as $88,000. Thank you for joining us on this coin exploration journey. If you've enjoyed learning about the value and history of the 1818 to 2003 Denver minted state quarter, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin-related content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a future video. Who knows, your next discovery could be worth a fortune. Happy collecting, and I'll see you in the next one.